Oh, God. Hello.
You know, if I'm in the car, I'm gonna... Oh, you want me to do the vlogger style?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I need to pull focus. See, I'm a film major, so this just feels wrong to hold the camera like this.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do it. What are we doing today, David?
We're on our way to an auto parts store.
Yeet.
To grab leading spark plugs for the RX-7, because the guy gave us trailing spark plugs, but not leading spark plugs, so we got to get 2 leading spark plugs. They just operate at different heat ranges, and one does a lot more work than the other. Some rotary guys, I guess, say use ones that are for, I don't know, cooler temperatures. I don't know
Just
about
going the way
yet.
you can.
I'm just doing what I'm doing. I gotta get a the thermostat housing has a radiator cap, kind of like WRXs do. They have one kind of like on top of the engine bay that if you have an aftermarket radiator, you have another radiator cap. But so we're getting one because this is leaking. And I don't know what else we're gonna do. Oh, injectors, right, injectors.
And I'm just along for the ride right now.
I don't even think you filmed me. There we go. Now you're filming me.
No, I had.
Now you're. Nope. I f***ing gapped. This guy doesn't know what about to hit him.
He's gonna get taken to f***ing Gapplebee's. So we hit up Advance. The guy was a bit of a head.
He was a very big head.
So we're just like, well, fuck you. And they didn't have any of the parts that he said he ordered. So then we went up north a little bit to O'Reilly, and the dudes there were chill as hell.
Oh, I love those guys.
But they had. Did they have anything? No, we got one socket there.
Yeah, we got a 13/16 deep socket, so I can get the rotary plugs off. I've already done it, but I didn't have a 13/16 deep of my own.
We went up to AutoZone, right? And they had.
So on the thermostat housing, there is a pressure cap. Nobody seems to have it, and this is leaking on my car. So
we just got the radiator.
A basic one.
Yeah, basic one, and we're gonna see if it works, and if not, we'll just return it. But now we're going up north, 14 or so miles to
an exclamation area,
because they have the plugs we need, the leading spark plugs.
Oh, hi. So we found them.
Platinum.
15 miles out.
This is the biggest O'Reilly's I've ever seen.
Look, it's 2 stories.
First of all, it's 2 stories. It looks like a hotel room.
I'm pretty sure it was a hotel before.
The entrance looks like a lobby.
Whoever that guy was that says selling, oh, I didn't expect to find selling England by the pound here. Well, there you go. Oh. If he knows Genesis, he knows what that is. Okay.
Oh, where do I turn? Left.
Yeah.
Well, update. I lost my BCH hat trying to film that Datsun. Sort of sad. That one had a lot of sentimental value. Oh, 5-0. What's going on over here? I've got 3 more of the hats, or 2 more of the hats, but like.
Liberals. What's up, guys? Liam Rogers with the 303 Garage.
Look at how thick this boy is.
These are the new spark plugs, rotary spark plugs, of course. Look like that. This one obviously is the older one. This one's the newer one. And this one right here, if you can focus it.
I got it. Stop moving and I got it.
Here.
There, right there.
Yeah, you can't even really see anything just because of how black it is. But if you could focus it.
You're too close.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. There.
The viewers want it to be close so they can see. But yeah, it was way worse than this. I cleaned it off a bit just so I had time to get plugs. Oh, look at those up and down headlights.
So now we're going to put the new ones in.
Yes, we are going to put dielectric grease on them as well.
Wait a minute.
Trying to idle right there. Like me not on the throttle or anything. Ready?
sort of sounds like it.
Yeah, I think the engine's... big sad.
Your tennis shoes too. Follow cam? In fall camp. We're out here longboarding. Like the good old days. Oh, I'm going too fast. Yes, I push Mongo. My tail! Nice! Yeah! Oh! I didn't film anything last night, but we got the intake manifold sort of attached.
I guess we're taking the blue van. No, it's on for sure. Just
we haven't torqued it yet.
well,
we have them like tight, but we don't know. We don't have them. Well, we might have them torqued to setting.
I just have them snug right now.
Yeah.
Not torqued.
And then
Timed yet? Whoa!
Yeah.
Bleep that.
But we think we have it timed pretty well.
Yes.
It cycles. It goes back to the timing marks, and they all line up. This is after a couple rotations. It's just like Subaru is off by a little bit, not even a tooth, just a little tiny bit on some of these. This broke a while ago. It's your purge valve. A lot of people just do a purge valve delete, so I might do that at some point. Just get some line. These oil lines back here literally just here. I can pull it off.
He broke one. Look.
Cracked.
Hose. Just go get some hose.
So we're just gonna get some more oil line hose. Most of the lines are attached. It's not a lot, and we got our coil packs in down here. So now we're gonna put our timing covers on because we believe that it's timed. At least where it won't destroy the engine. If it's off time, we can fix it.
Yeah, we're gonna go get brake clean too. So.
And brake clean and David's
so we can finish
longboard.
up. This. Oh yeah, this is
So
Liam's
he can
longboard.
eat it.
Who's that?
That's a Jahi-sama from some manga. I also have the same exact sticker on my car over there.
There it is.
Oh jeez! What the f is that? Oh, it's a roach!
Oh shit! All right. Yeah. You gotta get the flywheel on to get this guy off.
Surprise it. Ah! Hey, just means the engine's moving smooth.
Yeah.
Oh no! So we out here. We got the there he goes. We got the WRX engine here. I say that it's the Legacy's engine. It just happens to be from a WRX, and we've got it reassembled. At least we're working on it right now. We got it timed. I believe we have it timed correctly. We'll have to find out when we start this. And if it doesn't work, then big oof. We just put the timing belt covers on. We were missing most of the bolts, but Subie Recyclers sells a good old pretzel barrel full of bolts for $5–10, right? So we just searched through there and found enough that'll work with the right threading. And we got the intake manifold on yesterday. What else?
I might want to go back and reseal the oil pan.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You want to do that right now?
Sure.
Before we forget about it? Because I want to put the exhaust on
let's look
soon,
up the
too.
torque specs for the intake manifold first.
Yeet. Good to go.
Nah, we gotta pry it off again.
Was it even gonna leak?
Probably not. What do you think? Shall we reseal or not? Alright, if it leaks, we'll pull it off.
Sounds good to me, because you can still get to it under there.
Yeah, you just take off, you know, this subframe. No, you don't. Yeah, it's really easy to do. Alright, YOLO. That was just to remove the RTV inside the bolts.
Now we're out here, Scotch-Brighting the surface of
Cleaning these up.
just so that we can get a good seal.
Yeah.
I got this one if you want to keep going on that other one.
Getting older.
Yeah, it's falling out. I'm getting stressed.
Go grab your headers. I saw that. Be careful. It's like the rust on.
Yeah. So I'm using a quarter. Oh, I feel rain. When I put the heat shield on, it will. Yes! Well,
Are you filming right now, Dave?
I'm a bit in the way.
Get the BFH.
I think I got us putting on the manifold, and we
Completely
started
backwards.
torquing it down, and I'm like, wow, the oil filter's got a lot more room now. We gotta let it. Oh, Oh no, we put it on completely backwards.
Put the turbo right there. I was
Oh
like,
my
yeah, this is how mine goes.
On the NA,
this
yeah.
Is a turbo, they go in front.
We're very smart. Ow! Alright, with the engine here, we are getting so close. I can almost taste it. It's insane. In the last video, we got the exhaust manifold on. We just got the manifold on and that part. And then we went back and we got the up pipe bolted up. We were missing the gasket that goes in between the up pipe and the headers over here. But then we got a new one. Got new turbo gaskets, bolted the turbo up as well. Then we put the intake tubing for the turbo on and under the intake manifold. Got the accessories on, power steering pump and alternator, and I've done a full AC delete. The AC didn't work anyway because all the Freon had leaked out when we did the WRX swap anyway, and I didn't really bother to recharge it. Also, the summers out here aren't insanely bad, so like I can deal with just having the windows down. I'll get a bit sweaty, but you know, race car lifestyle. we got the coolant reservoir in as well. That has one line underneath here that comes up from the engine that we had to snake through when we were putting the intake manifold on, but we got it. And then the turbo lines are connected. Got the new bottom oil drain line for the turbo, because that one was cracked, and that was actually the main leak for the oil leak. That we could have just replaced that one line and probably wouldn't have had to done any of this to get the oil leak fixed. But, you know, now it's going to be, cross your fingers, a hopefully reliable Toge engine, and we also got a bunch of goodies for it. So the engine in its current state is ready to go in the car. But the car isn't ready to receive the engine just yet, and that is because of our steering rack issue. So the old legacy steering rack, I've been driving it without power steering, as you might have seen in some of the snow drifting videos. I've been driving it without power steering for a while now because the rack was blown. And I had this WRX rack that's over here. I had it lying around just over here from the WRX part out for a while. It's just like, it should be compatible, and we asked people, yeah, it should be compatible with just bolt up right up to the legacy. But the problem was, because we have our dashboard custom fabricated in ourselves, the steering column is 3 inches farther back than it would typically be, so the geometry of the column shaft there to the actual steering rack shaft is very strange because it's different. Now the way we figured that out with the old legacy rack was the old legacy knuckle that connects the two. I don't have it right now. The legacy knuckle that looks like this wasn't long enough. It was about, like, the centerpiece probably would have been about 1/2 inch to 1 inch shorter. So I went and found an Outback knuckle at a junkyard, and it was long and it fit perfectly. So we're just like, heck yeah, we'll use that. And then the rack blew and I didn't have power steering. So then with the WRX rack, I put it in, and the shaft out of the WRX rack over there coming out of the subframe was even shorter, and Subaru does not make a longer knuckle for that. So this is actually a 2019 STI knuckle. Cost me $90. I thought it would work, and it ended up being the exact same size as the old knuckle we were running on it anyway. So our solution to this is ditching that WRX rack. We had tried to disassemble the shaft assembly here. You can see it's been taken out of the rack, and I couldn't get it back in, but the geometry of it wasn't going to work anyway. So I found out Rack Doctor actually does make a 1990 to 1999 legacy rack, fully refurbished, new tie rods, new everything. So we're getting that because I know the legacy rack works because it worked before. And then I'll just send in my old legacy rack, get the lifetime warranty, and maybe throw in the WRX rack for them too. Give me a counter up here, Liam, how many times I just said rack there. Yeah, but once we get that rack in, it's shipping right now. Throw the rack in, ready to go. Bolt everything up on there. Bolt my subframe with new bushing, or not my subframe. Bolt my front sway bar with new bushings up. Get that all in. Then we can put the new lightweight flywheel, new clutch onto the engine, and then drop the engine into the car. I also got to do a transmission flush because I got new fluid for it. And then we'll have her running again very soon. And it's been a while since I've been able to drive her, so I'm very excited. But that's going to conclude it for this video. I'm going to try and post weekly as much as possible. It looks like Wednesday's going to be our day because last Wednesday's when I posted, and it's now Wednesday again, and I have a whole vlog ready to go. So this is the last shot. stay tuned. We got a lot more projects coming, a lot more for the Legacy even after this engine. We've got some more stuff, a lot more goodies are coming for the season. And then once we get that, we can go drive, get some toge, film some other people's projects, and let's just say this summer's gonna turn out really cool. We're gonna get a lot of content, and you guys are gonna get to see some really cool projects and cars. So, thanks to you guys. I don't know if this is focused. Thank you guys so much for watching. I got that Canon angle out here. Yeah, that's it. Goodbye. Here's the outro.